Let's go! Batter up! We're taking the afternoon off. It's a beautiful day for a ball game today. The fans are out to get a ticket or two. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run. But even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today. At the ball game, a wonderful ball game today. Wow!
Is it recording? Okay, good. I thought it wasn't recording for a minute. Alright, here we go. This is Game 2 of the 2025 through 26 World Series. As I usually call it, the World Series. So, oh boy. If you missed last week's game, go ahead and watch it, because that was an absolute slugfest by both teams. The Birdo Bows came out on top of that one, 1-0. And now we are back at Peach's Ice Garden, where the Donkey Kong Wilds are looking to even up the series. But if the Birdo Bows win, they'll make it a 2-0 series lead. I just want to remind everyone, this is the World Series, so it will be best of 7, not best of 3 like the past 2 rounds. This will be best of 7. No, actually, what am I saying? Best of 5. The last 2 rounds were best of 5, silly me. I'm thinking of the wild card that was best of 3. Donkey Kong! That one drops for a base hit. Diddy Kong heads for third. And I'm predicting we're going to see another very high-scoring game, because both of these teams have killer offense. Cranky Kong up the middle, and he loads the bases. Daisy Kong up and ready. That one rolls through. Diddy Kong will score, making it 1-0. Fasten your seatbelts, guys. We could be in for another long one. Double play. And look at that. We're already making record time. Lines up the middle, into the freezy, and Monty Mole gets a single. Red Critter. Oh, Dixie Kong with the error. Monty Mole's gonna head for second, and looks like Red Critter will get a double. Oh wait, he's going for 3. Monty Mole's gonna score to tie up the game at 1. Diddy Kong with the tremendous diving play for 2 outs. Here comes Green Bones. Green Bones down the line. Foul. He's got 2 strikes. And Red Critter's gonna score to make it 2-1. And the Birdo Bows are now in the lead. Brown Critter. Diddy Kong with the somersault makes the play for 3 outs. Cranky was there to meet him. Top of the second inning, 2-1 now. And now here comes Dixie Kong. Strike 1. Dark Bones, that's 1 out. And Brown Critter makes the throw. That's going to be a base hit. Two outs. Tiny Kong. Strike 1. Three outs. Bottom of the second inning, it is 2-1 now. Blue Critter, foul. That is 1 out. And now King K. Rool steps up. He had himself a game last time. I keep forgetting that I'm actually uploading the World Series twice a week now, because for years, what I did before that was I would only do the World Series once a week. But now I decided, you know what, maybe we should do the World Series twice a week instead of just once. And that turns out to be the better option. Green Critter's going to be safe at first. And now Dark Bones is up. Base hit. Green Critter going for third. And now he's running home. That makes it a 3-1 Birdo Bows lead. It's still pending. What the Base hit, and the Birdo Bows will score again, making it 4-1. Look at my orders. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3! Red Critter wasn't even looking. I wonder why my order is still pending. I could have sworn that's 1 out. Maybe it's because I used the wrong card. I'm currently in the process of trying to redeem a Nintendo gift card, and it's been loading for the last 10 minutes. So what I did is, my lovely girlfriend gave me a $35, one of those gift credit cards, and I decided to load the balance onto my Amazon account and use that to buy a $35 Nintendo gift card so I could redeem it onto my Switch too. But for some reason, the transaction is taking forever. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe I used the wrong... Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I used the wrong card. Maybe I should take a look at it after this game's over. 2 runs will score, maybe even 3. Candy Kong with the bases clearing double to tie the game. Wow. Can I cancel the order? That is 2 outs. Yeah, that is weird. Baby Kong stepping up. Candy Kong, the leading run, will not be going anywhere. 3 outs. After the catch by Dark Bones, we head to the bottom of the 3rd, tied up at 4 runs apiece. So as I said before, the World Series, unlike the quarterfinals and the semifinals, are best of 7. Whereas the last 2 rounds were best of 5, this is best of 7, which means the first team to win 4 games will be the World Series champion. And will be the champion for this season. So yeah, this is it. The big time. The big dance. Whoever wins this series will be the season's champion. Base hit. Brown Critter heading for second. And he'll be safe at second. Blue Critter. Swings through that one. Strike 1. And that's a foul ball. Deep line drive to right. That one's going through the freezy. Brown Critter will score. And that puts the Birdo Bows back in the lead. Uh-oh. Blue Critter almost overstepped his boundaries there. He almost slipped and fell. And Donkey Kong calls a timeout. After allowing 5 runs during his time on the mound, he brings up Diddy Kong. Pitch to his former teammate, turned nemesis. I mean, they already had a rivalry before that, but it's kind of renewed now. It's top of the 4th inning, 5-4 Birdo. Excuse me. Tiny Kong hits it straight to... Oh no! King K. Rool, he still makes the play! He caught the ball right as he was being frozen. The ball was stuck inside the ice, and King K. Rool made the play anyhow. Donkey Kong hits a weak grounder for 3 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. It's 5-4 Birdo. Or as my Nana would say, 5-4. Because she had that really thick accent. Green Critter, that one drops for a hit. And a single. Foul ball. Strike 3! Dark Bones didn't even see that one coming. And the gift card still hasn't been, received yet. I still have not received a digital code. Why do I get the feeling this is going to take multiple days? I don't know. I guess I'm just used to disappointment. I don't know. But I've had some great things happen in my life, but I've also had my fair share of disappointment. But at the same time, I've also had my fair share of miracles. As soon as I say that, the battery here goes down. Whoa, there's a glitch in the video. Sorry. Now, in case you're wondering why we're using the daytime format instead of the nighttime, even though this is technically a night game, take a look outside next time there's a replay. Take a look at the exterior of this venue. The difference between daytime and nighttime is not very much in this particular stadium. Because all they really do in nighttime is they take off the retractable roof. So next time there's a wide shot, take a look at what it looks like outside. Blue Critter, it's a fair catch, and this game is tied again. For the third time tonight. Yeah, you can see it's clearly nighttime outside. So, when you think it's actually daytime mode, it's not. It's still nighttime out. All they do for the night games is all they do for the, quotation marks, nighttime games, is they pull the roof off. And Dixie Kong scores because the fielders weren't even looking. And now Donkey Kong has the lead for the first time today. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. Or as my papa would say, ridiculous. That's 3 outs. Birdo is not happy after letting go 2 runs. Green Bones heading for second, going to third. He gets a triple. Is he going to run home? No. He's not going to go all the way. But Brown Critter could drive him in. Funky Kong chasing after it. He's going to make the catch, but it's going to be a sac fly. Green Bones will score. And for the 4th time tonight, this game is all knotted up. I guess the reason why they call it, you know, a daytime game is because there's lights on. I don't know. I don't understand it. Because you can clearly see it's nighttime outside. Which is why I consider this venue to be a nighttime exclusive. Just like Donkey Kong made a nice jumpy catch there. Just like Bowser Castle in Luigi's Mansion. And some other venues that I can't think of the names to. But yeah, you get my point, right? You get my point. Safe at second. King K. Rool. Green Critter. And that one drops for a base hit. Dark Bones comes up to the plate. Funky Kong waits underneath, makes the catch for 3 outs, and strands all the runners. Top of the 6th inning, tied up at 6. It's been tied up 4 different times tonight. We got a very interesting game 2 here of this World Series. And Tiny Kong will be safe at first. It's an American classic. Strike 1. That's 1 out. Cranky Kong grounds into a double play for 3 outs. Bottom 6. Strike 1. Foul ball. That one drops. Base hit. Red Critter heading for second. Is he going to go to third? No, he's going to stay at second. He slides back into second base. Kind of slipping on the ice. Donkey Kong calls for another pitching change. Here comes Tiny Kong. Hoping to close out the Birdo Bows. Score is currently tied at 6. But it might not be for much longer. Red Critter's heading for home. He will score. And Birdo is back on top once again. And Birdo will get a triple. And Donkey Kong's frozen. He gets frozen again. What is up with this? Okay, finally we get the cut. Is the replay going to end there? Yes, okay. I didn't press the A button. It just ended there. I would have pressed the A button if it kept showing Donkey Kong getting frozen over and over again. Birdo's going to score, making it 8-6. Maybe the pitching change wasn't exactly a good idea. Greenbone's heading for third. He gets an RBI triple. Yeah, I don't think that pitching change was the smartest idea. Oh well. I guess whatever happens, happens in Sluggers. There's nothing we can do to control it. Brown Critter. Brown Critter gets a triple. No, Brown Critter gets an RBI. That makes it 9-6 Birdo. And Brown Critter, he is the 3rd straight batter to get an RBI triple. I don't think that's happened before. This is the first time that 3 consecutive batters have gotten RBI triples. Another base hit. Blue Critter gets a single to make it 10-6. Here's the replay. Brown Critter with a great slide. With a great slide into home. Now here's King K. Rool. Baby Kong with the error! Oh my god! Now we got 2 crocodiles on base. Green Critter. High in the air to right. Funky Kong makes the catch for 2 outs. Dark Bones. Diddy Kong makes the final play there for 3 outs. And after the pitching change, the Birdo Bows scored 4 runs to give themselves a 10-6 lead. Uh-oh. Blue Critter with the error. Daisy Kong going for second. And that'll be a double. And Birdo calls a timeout. She's looking for a new pitcher. She's going to bring in Green Critter. And now Green Critter steps up to the mound. His first pitch is a strike. There's another base hit. And that is foul. Goes into one of the balconies there. Dixie Kong. Blue Critter cannot get there. Daisy Kong's going to run for home, and she's out at home. 1 out. Back and forth for the double play. And no runs will score there. We head to the stretch. It is 10-6 Birdo. Oh. Monty Mole. 1 out. Two outs. Birdo down the line. That's going to be foul. Thrown out at first for 3 outs. All right, top of the 8th now. It is crunch time for the Donkey Kong Wilds. Is it going to be crunch time or lunch time? Donkey Kong's down by 4 runs with just 2 innings left. Strike 1. There's a hit. That one gets through. Baby Kong heading for third. And he will stay at third. Tiny Kong with the double. Diddy Kong. Strike 1. Strike 2. Uh-oh. Tiny Kong. Wow, she is very lucky to be back at second because that was terrible fielding choice there. Instead of getting the out at second, decided to throw... Oh, here comes the barrel. And Baby Kong will score to make it a 3-run deficit. Donkey Kong represents the tying run at first base. Cranky Kong steps up. He's looking to crank one. Base hit. Tiny scores. Make it 10-8. Daisy Kong. Uh-oh, triple play? No! But that is a double play. And Cranky Kong is tagged out after Candy Kong's weak ground out. Oh my god, my heart's racing. I thought we were going to have a triple play in the World Series. That would have been the icing on the cake. Birdo's victory cake. But who knows? After that rally we just saw, there might not be a victory cake for Birdo. It might go to Donkey Kong instead. It's the bottom of the 8th inning, and Brown Critter is up with 1 out. Baby Kong with the slide. He dove for it completely unnecessarily. That was a very unnecessary dive. Blue Critter. To Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong slips and makes the error. Man, the Donkey Kong Wilds are really struggling to play here with their fielding. King K. Rool. Well, it is an ice field, so what do you expect? Brown Critter making his way around. He will score. Blue Critter making his way to home. And will he be safe? No, he is out. But 1 run will score after King K. Rool's RBI double. Daisy Kong celebrates after making the play at home. That might have just saved the game. Green Critter grounds out for 3 outs. Okay, this is it. The Donkey Kong Wilds have the chance to tie up this World Series. But they need to score 4 runs to take the lead. They need to score 4 runs to take the lead, and at least 3 to tie the game. That's a fair catch, and Dixie will be safe at first. Dixie gets a single there. Funky Kong. Another single. This one's gonna roll away. Funky Kong gets a double. Dixie's heading for home, and she will score, making it 11-9. Wow. And now Baby Kong is up. He is the tying run. Strike 1. Monty Mole, double play. Bases are empty. And the Donkey Kong Wilds are down to their last out. Green Critter getting tired, but he has to crank it up one more time. That's foul ball. Tiny Kong, is that gonna... King K. Rool makes the catch, and the Birdo Bows lead the series 2-0. The Birdo Bows come out on top in Game 2. The final score, 11-9. Man, what a game. That was the best game of the series so far. And it's only Game 2 out of a possible 7. It's a minimum of 4, a maximum of 7. Because it's best of 7. The first team to win 4 games will win this World Series and will win the championship. Let's cut down to the celebrations here. Looks like we got 2 MVPs. It's Green Bones and Blue Critter. We got 2 MVPs this time around. Congratulations to you both. Alright, so that is going to do it for this one. We will be back here on Friday night at Donkey Kong Jungle for Game 3 of the 2025 through 26 season World Series. Again, the Birdo Bows are ahead in the series 2-0. But the Donkey Kong Wilds could finally get in this series this coming Friday night for Game 3 at Donkey Kong Jungle. We will see you guys then. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.